Temple City. It's in Madurai. This is another Temple City hotel. The one which we had lunch when we were coming to Trivandrum is different, and this is different. They have, I think, 3 or 4 hotels on the highway around Madurai. This is also a fairly good place, not as big as the one which we got down for lunch. Decent restroom, and the menu is the same always: the idli, dosa, puri, pongal, vegetarian restaurant. A good place to have breakfast when you are going from. When they serve lunch, I don't know about dinner. Never had dinner. Fortuner has 3 modes. One is the eco mode, then the second one is the normal mode, and the third one is the sports mode. I usually drive on the eco mode. The normal mode is good. Eco mode is not really bad. You can drive quite good. I have been driving in the eco mode this time completely till now. Even now also it's on the eco mode. First thing is it will save some fuel. Second thing is it will save some AdBlue. And only thing what you will face, maybe the air conditioning won't be that powerful. It will reduce some of that cooling, but still no problem, you can manage. When you put it in the normal mode, it becomes little more responsive, and sports mode very powerful. Many people ask me about the mileage. I was just checking the mileage today. Mostly the mileage would be something like 11 kilometers per liter when you are on a long drive, and in city maybe 10, not less than 10 usually. Again, depends upon how you are driving and the kind of road. If too many speed breakers and you are driving very harsh, then the mileage would be less. Otherwise, average like 11 kilometers you will get. If you are driving in the sports mode, I am sure you will be getting less mileage. I have not continuously drove on sports mode. Sports mode, I don't think you would need very often. If you are really in a mood to like do some racing, it's good. Other than that, I don't think you need sports mode. The normal mode is quite good. Almost reaching the Satyamangalam Ghats. It has, I think, around 27 hairpin curves. I hope that there are no traffic jams or roads are good. On the Google Maps, it's not showing anything red, so I think the roads would be good. If you're going through via Satyamangalam, it's like roughly 600 and like 700 kilometers to Mysore. Otherwise, like it will be roughly 900 kilometers. So you save around 200 kilometers, and I think you can save at least 1 or 2 hours also. We have reached Satyamangalam. Another 14 kilometers from here to Bannari. Bannari is the place. There's a temple there, and from there the hairpin curves will start. It's cloudy. Maybe it will rain. If it rains, it's really tough. We have to actually climb. Mysore is around 140-150 kilometers from here. I don't know if there is a really good restaurant here in Satyamangalam, because this is the time when we reach like the lunch time. It's like 12:45 now. So if there was a good restaurant here, we could have had our lunch. And when we come this route, we don't find any good place to have breakfast. If anybody knows any good place near Satyamangalam or this route, please let me know. I would want to visit and check. I used to be very tensed earlier when I had to drive through these ghats, especially the Satyamangalam Ghats, and even the ghats to Ooty. Is quite like very narrow, and we see these private buses. No, they don't really care. They just drive very rashly. So, but now I have like drove many times, so now I am used to the place. This is the first hairpin curve. Few important things. First thing is like you shouldn't come out of your vehicle when you are driving through this place. It's very dangerous. There are many wild animals. Second thing is, don't overspeed. You have to be very careful. There are many places where you will have to look on top and see whether some vehicle is coming, and because the turnings, the hairpin curves are very narrow, so you have to be very careful. And you need to honk and while overtaking we have to be very careful. Try to avoid overtaking unless and until you can see the road very clearly, because the roads are like always a lot of curves are there and very sharp curves, so it's very dangerous. And if you're with a good automatic vehicle like a Fortuner or a Thar, there's no problem. The roads are good now. There's no need to use a four-wheel drive or anything, just normal two-wheel drive is fine. Then keep honking, and you have to listen to the sound of other vehicles coming, so better to switch off your audio system. That's one thing. And yeah, these are the few things which you need to keep in mind. Now this is again a curve. This is third hairpin curve. There are 27 hairpin curves. Some are like really very sharp. Now it's like actually very less traffic, so you don't see much vehicle. Morning time when the gate opens, actually I think night time they close this place. So morning the traffic would be very high. So it's better to avoid to come early morning. But last time when we came in the morning, yeah, it was like quite crowded. Afternoons are like very less vehicles. And if it's raining, you have to be very careful. This ghat is called Dhimbam Ghats. It's a good way to enter Tamil Nadu from Karnataka, especially from Mysore. Now, like when we are going to Mysore, it's like climbing. So climbing time actually it's a bit tough, and when you are like coming down, descending, you have to respect the vehicles coming up, because there would be lots of big vehicles like lorries and buses. It's very difficult for them to like come up if they have to change gears much. So you have to be very careful. This is the last one. No, 26 out of 27. One more, right? This is the Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve. There are lots of wild animals like tigers, elephants and all. If you're lucky, you can spot some elephants and deers and monkeys and all. I've never spotted tiger, but this is I think it will be like in the deep forest, or you will have to go for a safari to spot it. You have to be very careful. There are lots of speed breakers here, so drive very carefully. Don't come out of the vehicle and try to feed the animals. That's against the law. And even if you want to take some pictures or photos, you take it from your vehicle. Don't come out and do that. Guys, I'll show you something. We are just reaching Mysore. Beautiful sunflower farm. This is one side, and the other side, you see, so beautiful.